Hey everybody, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody in between. It is me, ShandrahFaith, here in my garage with another personal twin flame journey reading for me, myself, and just to kind of share the journey. And hopefully someday we'll look back on these videos and be like, wow, she really ended up with that guy. I just had a psychic reading. Oh my gosh, if you've seen my last video, it's like, whoa, message your twin flame. What's gonna happen? What's happened? Nothing. Nothing. Totally ghosted, which I find very ironic to be ghosted by this person. But they're a good ghoster. What can I say? So Cassidy Kane, she has a weekly newsletter, like weekly energy update, that's what it's called. And she sends it to my email. And she hooked up a list of great psychics on Keen. If you want to check out psychics, try Keen. There's a vast array of psychics. And I got a vast array of answers for my question of, is he gonna respond? When is he gonna respond? Has he seen my message? All these kinds of things pop into your head when you're being ghosted. So this is also just a video about being ghosted, I guess. I mean, ghosting's not a bad thing. It's just, ghosting is just, you're not responding. And as the waiter, the person waiting on the response, it can be frustrating, but this is a moment to deal with our impatience and just let it be and let things flow. Like the last I just talked to a psychic like half an hour ago and she said, oh, he just forgot, you should remind him. And after that didn't really settle right with me. And I did the cards too, and it was just like, no, wrongful advice. And in my heart, it felt like, though, I've been doing all this twin flame work, and I don't think this is something he would forget. And in my heart, but there's no physical evidence of what's going on. So we just go with our heart or our gut or just that intuition, however we feel the intuition. So this is what popped out. Listen to your heart from the Hermit Tarot, one of the decks I'm going to be using today. And yeah, she's one of my fave YouTube readers. So I'll give her a link down below. I am such a fangirl of people. I love being a fangirl. So I like to share things that I am a fan of. So let's get into this reading. So we're going to start off with the Star Spinner Tarot, which I have fallen in love with, which is my go-to tarot deck and tarot book. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle it 7 times because that's my lucky number. My lucky, I like to say my lucky one digit number, because my actual lucky number is 21, but it's a multiple of 7. I love multiple 7s. I was born on a year that ended in 7. So did my twin flame. Actually, it's double 7s, but don't want to give away too much. People, we're having a beautiful story unfold. Look at what just popped up. I didn't even ask a question. I was still shuffling. But the 4 of coins. And it's, in this deck, it's about locking yourself in a tower. This is Rapunzel. And she's not letting herself out of the tower. She built this tower. She put herself in this tower. She's hoarding these coins. One of them, it kind of reminds me of the 4 of Cups, where there's 3 cups, someone looking despondent, and a cloud handing the person a cup who's not even looking. She's not looking at the pentacle either. So I believe this is my person's energy right now. He is in Rapunzel energy. where he cannot get out of his tower. What the fuck? But I'm not going to be surprised if the tower comes, because maybe the tower that he's in needs to crumble so he can freaking respond. Ah. Okay, well, we'll continue shuffling. I think I was on the second one. So yeah, and it was really cool. The last blackjack I played, I went up and then down, because it's, you go up, you're at 9,000 feet, and then you go down into this valley that's on top of the mountain because you're still up high. The last blackjack game I played, the last 3 cards that were dealt to me were 7, 7, 7. And then I had to quit. I said, this is my spirit guides telling me, hey, stop. Well, obviously I saw I was 21. But I mean, stop, like, pull out. What I don't. It was honestly the first time I gambled and won money. Over $200. I know that sounds like much, but last time I gambled in Vegas blackjack, I put $5 down and lost it immediately. So poop on me. God, I'm supposed to be shuffling, not just like talking to you guys. You can hear me while I can shuffle and multitask. But thank you again for joining me in my lovely barn. I used to have a spirit shack, but then we moved into this house, which has a barn, which we put green carpet, or a green rug, nice and grassy. It's kind of like you're on a teddy bear's golf course. Soft. A teddy bear's golf course. All right, people, let's stop the chatter and let's do what matters. Okay, so spirits. I rehearsed this already and I forgot what I was going to. Oh, my gosh. Okay. The first question is, I'm going to do a 21 card spread, 4 rows of 5. The first question for the first row is, will he respond? Sounds like a great game show. Okay, will he respond? That is spam. Will he respond, spirits? What is this? It's been 2 cool weeks, people. Some of you have waited longer or never gotten a response. So, we'll see. Will he respond? Will he respond? Oh my gosh, so many things. So many things. Oh, but he is in that King of Coin energy. That's a yes to me. Upright King of Coins. He's busting out the crown. He's ready to go. Oh wow, I got 3. I usually just group them because they have like, so will he respond? 2 kings. One's reversed. But look at that. Ace of Swords. That is my like ultimate yes card. The Ace of Swords is like, it's about telling the truth. And I always think it's the say yes to things, like, yes, I feel like this guy, whoever owns this fist, is just saying yes. So, but my person is in this confusion. Look at this angel, so confused. But she flew in there. Maybe if she, I don't think, actually they don't show her having arms or hands, so maybe just see, I mean, it's not even tied around her, okay? Come on, people. Come on, angel bird, chicken thing, woman. But that's where my person is. This is why he is taking so long, because he's got to cut that red tape. He's got to cut some red tape here. All right. All right. Sorry, I got lost in the red tape. Okay. Next we have Oh yeah. Why is he not responding? Why has this person turned himself into a ghost? Why has this person not responded in 2 weeks? Alrighty, here's the nitty gritty. Strength reverse with the Lovers reverse with the Queen in reverse. Shadow aspect of the feminine. Oopsies. Oh, doesn't have the strength to end a relationship. Uh-oh. Third party situation. Looks like my person can't accept my offer until he turns this off. This is like on, lovers on, lovers off. Lovers on, lovers off. Needs to turn that off, but he's frightened. Oh, reversed lion. It's like the oh my gosh, when the strength card is reversed, he's like the cowardly lion. It's like she doesn't need to tame him. It's usually about taming someone not physically, but through understanding and forgiveness and that kind of strength, emotional strength. So this is our cowardly lion right here. He's like, all right, if I respond to this and I still have a person in my life, that'll be weird. I may know that this person is something to me. I don't know, but well, I gave him a business proposal, so we would be working together. And maybe he's just worried that, oh, I'm gonna be working with this person. That might bode well with my queen right here, my reverse queen. So, a big hum. Okay, spirits, what else? Why is he not responding? What's going on in this person's life? Oh, look at that. Why is he not? Oh my gourd. I'm gonna put those two together. And the magician in reverse. Very powerful energies reversed. Huh. Actually, these are all, there's no little secrets, as what I heard a tarot reader say. The major arcanas, like this, the strength, lovers, the magician, they're the big secrets. Our little 1s and 2s and 3s and 4s and up to 10s are little secrets. And I count the royalty cards, our page, our knights, our queens and kings, as a part of the big secrets as well. Or they're what I would like to call them is big players. Big players in the game right here. So we'll continue on back to these rows, but we're gonna have we get 2 more questions. How lucky of us. When is he going to respond? Since spirits, you seem so sure that he is. So let's see. I'm gonna now use the Hermit Tarot because they have numbers on them. So these have numbers, but you can't see them as well as the numbers on here. And so maybe I can get a clear date of when this person is gonna respond. Because yeah, and this is just a good spread for ghosting if you do dabble in tarot. And especially, I was mentioning before in my last video that if you're on the twin flame journey, tarot oracle cards are just a really great tool to have, because the hardest part of the twin flame journey and the integral part is separation. And separation means nothing for most of you. Maybe some will get a little trickle of, you'll get to hang. but there's still nothing. This person isn't going to say a word because it's like, this is a major shit right here. No, especially for dudes who are like, what? What? This sounds like a Disney movie plot. Can we please not talk about this? That's what I'm getting from my person. So, yeah. Let's get into when. When is my person going to respond? Spirits? Okay, this is funny too because some of these cards don't have any numbers at all. And when I was practicing doing this reading, yeah, I got like numbers, and like 3 of these didn't have numbers, but it added up to a date. So let's see if these like dates numbers align with what I had before. We'll see what's going on. All right. I got a million different answers when I talked to a couple psychics in these last 2 weeks. So yeah, nobody knows. Maybe, you know why? Maybe because my person doesn't even know when they're going to respond. When are they going to stop being afraid? Stop being the cowardly lion and turn that crown upside down. Or that's what I meant about this one. Turn that crown upside down. And like, because the King of Swords is about speaking your truth. He's the king of speaking truths. King of Swords. He's a bird. He's a bird. He's a plane. He's the King of Swords. All right. This when question is really deep, but I feel like I can feel it. I can feel that the restrictiveness, and I believe that's me feeling my twin's energy. Like, honestly, it's really kind of pointless to get psychics to tell you about your twin flame journey because they can't. They can get a little tiny glimpse. And that's why, and then what I do, like, I've talked to maybe like 5 to 7 psychics in the last 2 weeks. Really quickly, 1 to 3 minute conversations because, I just have these like 4 questions. And yeah, all different responses. So it's just, but then I pick and choose what's calling to my intuition and like figure it out on my own with my own tarot readings. But I know there's some people out there who just, it's not their thing to read themselves. So yeah, it was my thing. I always thought I would just read for myself. I was like, that's why I could do this, because it's just to help me out. But then I noticed it's fun to share and help people on their journeys if I can read these cards. And yeah, okay, wow. I feel like the spirits are distracting, or my person's energy is distracting me and not wanting to tell me because they don't even know. And God, I'm getting like, it's warm in here, but it's more of like a nervous sweating. And I feel like now the more I talk about it out loud, I feel like my person's like, no, don't tell them how I'm feeling right now, but they don't even know who I'm talking about. Or but it's nervous energy. Like, I'm holding this deck of cards and my palm is like sweaty wet. So I'm very sorry, my person, that you are feeling this way, but maybe, I don't know what to say. Because I mean, if this is, you need to break up with this person to respond to me, that's pretty cool, because that means I'm a big part of this person's life, and like, that's cool. I do know I'm pretty sure he does have a karmic partner, a partner in general. I mean, yeah, if I'm his twin flame, then she's the karmic, and there's nothing wrong with being the karmic. I have a husband. But yeah, it's very complicated, and maybe I'll explain all of it, but for the sake of animosity, not for the sake of animosity, the sake of being anonymous. Yeah, that let's just stick to the cards. Okay, whoo, Chandra, you are going. And guys, the moon's growing. It's a new moon today. Woohoo! It was the new moon solar eclipse, ring of fire. Perfect day for a twin flame reading. Twin flames live on the ring of fire, not in or out, on the ring of fire. It's like Saturn, but the rings are fire, things on fire. I'm imagining like Saturn, but with like burning garbage just floating around. That's probably what's gonna happen to us, because there's so much space debris up there with everyone trying to launch their shit up there. So Yeah, maybe we should just set it on fire and we'll have a ring of fire around the earth. Probably not a good idea. But it looks good in my mind. Maybe I'll get an animator to we'll just put that out there and be like, ring of fire, burn the space debris. You know, I read that the debris can go as fast as a bullet and are very hazardous to astronauts. So let's figure out a way. And my solution to the debris problem is, if you've seen Spaceballs, they have a giant vacuum that I think was gonna vacuum the atmosphere or something. So, or no, I think it vacuumed everything on the planet, because yeah, it vacuumed like a mountain or something. I don't remember, but yeah, space vacuum. Wow, another tangent. I think, you know what this is? This is my person trying to avoid the subject, but we are going to keep focused, people, because I am explaining my twin journey so that you can, again, pick and choose what you need to help you on your journey and to show you that it's real. Did I already tell you about the psychic who said that twin flames never get together physically? And I think that's a bunch of bull. But there's people who, like, I talked to another psychic who I was just like, I'd like talk about my twin flame. She's like, well, I don't believe in that. Or like, you know, I think everyone has like a bunch of or they're the same as soulmates. They're not the same as soulmates. You have one twin flame. A soulmate is like my husband or his karmic partner, or not my husband's, but my person's karmic partner. Those are soulmates. There's karma to be worked out on the soul level. Everyone that you connect with really deeply is a soulmate, I believe. That's my interpretation of soulmate. There's mates that you've met in the past life, but you're not romantically, you know. I mean, if I was experiencing the twin flame experience with everyone I knew or everyone that was my soulmate, oh my God, like my dreams would be filled up with like a bunch of people. And I'd be like talking telepathically to a bunch of people. It's like, what? So anyway, that's my thing. But I love Ramblin' Mike. I'll put that. He's one of my favorite tarot as well. And he just recently this week, in this 2-week waiting period, he mentioned what is it called? I think it's called New World All-Star. And he is a great twin flame teacher. He is with his twin flame. He's taught, I think, over 3,000 people on the twin flame journey. And yeah, I checked out his channel and it is great. It makes you just like not feel crazy and just have someone who has coached people, and everything he says about it resonates with you. That there's no Wikipedia page on the twin flame journey yet. But if there was, it'd probably be these stupid rules and blah, 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 blah. But it's not like that. So check out his New World All-Star. I'll put that down. So I need to remember all these tarot YouTube readers. So, but I'll try to remember. I'm going to watch this anyway. Because it's my reading for me. So, okay, anyway. Oh my God, person. Can you just not distract us, please? But whatever. Maybe it's good to talk about this because people want answers. Okay, anyway, I want an answer. Like, damn, who hid the answer book? It's like kind of like waiting for your grade to come in, like on like a big test, and you're like, come on, when am I gonna know? Come on, grade those papers. Okay, when is this person gonna respond? Come on, we're ready. You know, we are all ready here. Oh my God, I feel it in the air. You matter. Hell yeah, you matter. You matter. You, the viewer. That just had to be there. But Oh, ha 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 ha. Look what popped up. Reach out. When is he gonna reach out? 1. We got a 1. See, no numbers here. Okay. All right. We got a 1. We got a 1. 1. Does it mean 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, 1 year? We'll see what other. If nothing else, numbers pop up. Yeah, it could be something. But see, that's the annoying thing about reading. You can't. Or it's just annoying that you can't get an exact date, but at the same time it's not annoying, because then that means there's nothing is set in stone. It's a flowing thing that you add, like getting like equations, like big math equations where it just all trickles down, but it all works out in the end with an answer. People just want answers. People love asking questions. That was like my favorite thing to do as a kid, up until I still do that. Like when I'm one of those people who are on like a tour, museum tour, and I got questions. I always got questions. I'm a tarot reader. I'm always asking questions, and I'm always wanting answers. The more questions you ask, the more answers you're gonna want. Okay. Whoo. All right. When is this person gonna reach out? Please. Oh my God. 1, 9. See. Oh my God. That was weird. These came out, so these don't have numbers, but we can interpret them. Words do hurt. Love is the answer. So I've gotten this a lot since I sent him that message, and I was like, and I don't, it wasn't an offensive message. It was, I keep thinking, like, when people say, like, I contacted my twin, it's like this long, like, hello, like, ew, like, but they say, and I agree, do not ever do like one of those like word vomit confessional kind of emails or DMs, because that will make your person run like hell away from you. Like, whoa, TMI, please keep it to yourself. No, I think he saw my words. They're professional business words. And just, yeah, he felt hurt just looking at my words. So it affects the win. 1, 9, 4. Okay. So right now, at the day I'm filming this, it is 6:10. 6:10. Interesting. Well, if you turn this around, it's a 6. So it could be 6:14, because the last reading that I was telling you about where I was practicing this was, I got 6:13. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 plus 9 is 14. I don't know. See, this is like, it's so silly to ask and then the fact that I got like a million, or not a million, but like every one of the psychics I called these past 2 weeks have all different things. So I don't know, but yeah, 13 and 14. So we could look that. I've gotten the 9th. There's the 9 again. Like the number 9 kept popping up. So I got the 9th, but the 9th has already passed. Last week when I called a psychic, she was like, "Oh, he's gonna respond tomorrow," and now it's been like a week and a half since I asked her that question. And then I got another psychic who told me he's not gonna respond until November. Okay, it's June, people. What? So if I agreed with that, and then the psychic who told me that he won't respond because he forgot, so he just forgot for like, how many months is that? Like 5 months? And then was like, hello, oh, forgot about this, bro. Oh my God. Seriously, though. Seriously. But, love is the answer came back, you know? That's what the spirits are like. Shut the heck up, Chandra. You know what? Love is the answer. We keep popping this out. Stop demanding answers when we already told you the answer. It's love. That reminds you of that Jay-Z verse in Kanye's Monster song. Like, no, my only Achilles heel is love. I think that's what he says. Oh, my ankle's hurting. Yeah, my Achilles heel area is hurting because of love. Okay, outcome, spirits. Can we get an outcome? Can we get an outcome? What is this outcome of this waiting game? But I'm practicing, because the more you get frustrated, and also the more that you like keep checking up on your person, and the more, and that's also part of the reason why I don't want to message him, because like you're putting blocks in yourself. You're keeping like, hello, like, you know, when someone ghosts you and then you keep responding, you sound like you're talking to yourself, you know? Or like, hi, it's been a week, like, did you forget? It's like, no. It's like you told me you forgot. You read this intense, you know, message that you made you hurt a little bit inside, and is getting you all like in your feels, and but you forgot, you know, the playoffs are on. There's a lot of couple playoffs going on. So, yeah, I guess it is, you know, distracting for sports fans out there. I'm watching them out there. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. What was I gonna say? Oh my gosh. I don't know. I shouldn't be saying that. I feel like this energy is stopping me from reading to you guys. But, you know, I'm going to push forward because I'm a responder. I like to say things, and I want to give people answers. So, and this just helps me get it all out there. And I just want to help people with their journey, because this is what I'm going through. I'm right in the middle of it, okay? Not in union. Done with my dark night of the soul. I'm just waiting on my man, as the Velvet Underground song says. Okay, what's the outcome? I want to say, what's the outcome, baby? All right, babies. Oh my God, I feel it in the air. This card, literally, 10 of coin reversed, has come out every time I ask about this situation these last 2 weeks. It's like, it's reversed 10 of coins. He sees the potential, but he's not acting upon it. He sees the potential, but is not acting on it. He could have this, bros. He could have that. But he's too afraid. Look at that. It's on the road where it's afraid, where there's temperance reverse, where in temperance reverse, I see him, you know, gravity catches up with you. You can't temper liquids upside down. It all falls to the ground. So, whoa. Okay, what's our outcome, peoples? Ooh, ding dong. Here's your cup, ma'am. I'm also happen to be a dragon. I was busy doing dragon things, and I like forgot about your message, but I love you. Oh, he's not even holding a cup. He has like a ball in his mouth. Like, it reminds me of the game where you like have a apple on your neck, or like under your chin, and then you have to pass it to the other person. It's just like, it feels so complicated to him to respond so simply, or like just be like, oh yeah, okay, or like, no, that's fine. I don't know. You know, at this point, I'm like not caring what the response is. I'm caring if there's a response. So these are good. This is a good sign, you know. He's ready to step into his King of Cups power. Who do we find here but Rapunzel now upside down? Someone wants to tear that tower down. Thank you, spirits. They do. I mean, I want them to. And we're twin flames. We probably got the same, you know, perspective on this. All right, spirits, what do we got here? Oh, this keeps coming up too. I'm going to read to you what this little lady means. Okay. I'm sorry, I break out into like random accents sometimes too, so pardon my French. I never said they were good accents. Okay, all right, 2 more cards please. Spirits. Balance. Outcome. He's gonna get his coins together. Pick up your coins, sir. Pick them up or you're gonna lose them. Like in a, you know, like you're one of those, was like Mario? There's other games where there's like, you have to like get the coins and you miss like one coin. You're like, oh, I'm not gonna go back there. But that's annoying. So, I mean, yeah, that's probably what she feels like. It's like, oops, I'm upside down. Ah, I lost one of my coins. Okay, finally, last, here we go. Look at that. It's just like this card. Oh, I want to go, but I don't. Look at, and I love how this fool is like in the fetal position when it's upright. It's just like, can I just look at this flower for a couple weeks before I respond to you? But not only is he in the fetal position, now he's upside down and just can't move forward when you're upside down. It's hard to do that. I don't know how you do. I guess if you like could walk on your hands, but he's not walking on his hands. He's still in a flower. Hey, you got some fooling around to do, fool. Get going. Okay. And what is our overall energy, people? What is it? Dun 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 da 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 da. Oh, it's a King of Wands. Oh my gosh, I think it's I forget. One of the tarot readers calls this the, or no, that's the Ace of Wands. She calls that like the dick card or something. But the only person who's a little faster than the Knight of Wands is the Knight of Swords. He's just like running in because he has a sword. The King of Wands is like, he comes in second. He came in on a giant bird in this deck. And you know, he's getting there. And he has, what do wands represent? Passion. He got that passion for you, girl. He riding his big bird. Oh my gosh, sometimes this is a golden bird. That's so funny. Sometimes I get so annoyed with my husband. I make up this story in my head where I can just summon this big golden bird to just take him away. And then, I don't know. I in those moments, I really don't give a shit what happens to my husband when he's being such a dick to me. So maybe that's that golden bird being like, take this dude away from me. You know, because that's, if you have a question about that, like, what, you have this twin flame, but you have a husband. Like, whoa. It's because that I'm still working karma with this husband. Okay, people, I got married before I knew I had a twin flame. And right after I got married, what happened? I found out about twin flames. I had no idea what that was. And that seems to be a common theme too. Being with a karmic, learning karmic lessons. Once you commit to that karmic, boom, the universe is like, oop, wait, that's not, what? Not that one. Okay, but you know, the universe didn't tell me about this other person before, but if we had gone together before, it probably wouldn't have worked out. It's divine timing, people. That is why. It's not about, that is why I think like this whole like monogamy thing, that like you have to have one love, and it's like, oh, that sounds so hard. How do you have one love? There's different kinds of love, first of all. Okay, anyway, we're gonna go back to this Knight of Wands. I'm gonna read to you about him. Okay. While the Page of Wands indicates a willingness to pursue new ideas, the Knight of Wands is the one to engage in the pursuit. He has a certain lust for life and a willingness to try anything. The Knight is suited up and ready to make mistakes. You have lofty goals and ambitions, but watch out for overconfidence. You may also be a little impetuous and impervious to warnings. So, yeah. Also, yeah, a good analogy for the Knight of Swords compared to the Knight of Wands is the Knight of Swords, very direct. They know the truth. The sword is the truth. So rushing in. They know how to use the sword. You know, they've trained for years with the sword. This guy is also rushing in, but he's rushing at you with a stick that is on fire. And he doesn't know how, like, he just lit this stick on fire. He was so excited that he just raced on ahead. But the Knight of Swords was like, all right, I've trained for this for years, and here I go. And the Knight of Wands like, yeah, me too. Ah! So, like, you know, yeah, no caring. This is what my person is feeling. They're feeling like this. So, you know, when you're like about to jump into cold water and you're just like, I gotta do this, and then but you wait. Like, sometimes you give and you're just like, okay, let me wait. And then there's that moment where you're like, I'm just gonna fucking jump and this will be all over with. It's fucking hot right now. I'm gonna jump in the pool. It's gonna be cold. And then boo, there we go. You know, you go in this, get on your golden bird. Boop. Okay. I wanted to read about this, the upside down pentacles. So you have wasted much of what you have worked to earn. Your assessment of your resources is inaccurate, and you are spread too thin as you attempt to build a sturdy foundation for yourself and your community. You may discover that your obligations have expanded right along with your possessions, and so your evenings are always tied up, and money is a source of anxiety. Yes, these pentacles over here are, whatchamacallit, they're financial things that my person is dealing with. They want to be this balanced Two of Pentacles right here. They're not there yet. So, but they will be, because they're going to find their balance and true masculine, divine masculine power. For sure. All right. Now we're going to get some Journey of Love cards. We'll put those down. Where will I put them? You over there. You over there. Okay. So, all right. What do we have for our love journey, spirits? What do we have for our love journey? Earth angel, hope you are mine, earth angel, earth angel. Okay, let's see, anything, oh my god! What just happened? An eruption of light. Oh. Okie doke. There. Let's do one for each row. Earth angel, hope you are mine. Oh, it's so beautiful. A cosmic butterfly. All right. And then the last one. Last one. Loving all that is. Look at that moon. It's growing just like the moon I'm having right now. That we're having as people. Earth angel, 54 people. Earth angel, you carry the world on your robes and heaven in your hair. You bring me a special gift now, responding to my prayer. Though sometimes I may feel that I am struggling or alone, you come to me now and carry me into my heart. You bring me home. Even from the darkest depths, I rise up to meet your light. I cannot be separated from the divine. I cannot be separated from the light. Hello, shouts out to you, divine feminines. You are the light. That is what I believe is the divine feminine's role, is to shine a light, because divine masculine energy is all about action and thought and physical realities, while the feminine energy is about shining the light on the truth of the things that we don't want to go back, shine light on. Sexual trauma, childhood trauma, any bad situations that ever happened to you that hurt you or broke you on a spiritual soul level. The masculine energy is about keeping everything together and just ignoring what is broken. The feminine energy is about looking at those pieces and being like, okay, where do these pieces go? Shouldn't we put them back with the other puzzle pieces? Or should we glue these back together? Don't we need these pieces? And they are. This is fragmentation. When traumatic things happen to you, your soul fragments. And it's just good pieces of you are broken because of what someone did to you. A violation that someone did to you. I'm going to link my friend Natalie Jones to her book, Awaken the Higher Self. That has great explanations of fragmentation and ways that you can deal with fragmentation. If you want to learn more about fragmentation. Okay. The oracle brings a message of divine guidance. You have an angel with you, watching over you and assisting you in response to your heart's call for help, love, protection for you and your beloved. Yes, I am calling on the universe to be like, where is this guy? Ghosting sucks. Or being ghosted sucks. Maybe ghosting is fun. I'm not gonna lie, I've ghosted. I've been there. It's not fun for anyone, really. I guess sometimes when you're like, I don't care, like if it's like some like commercial thing, some sort of commercial DM, you're just like, psh, ghost. Anyway, your prayers have been heard and answered. Keep praying each day from your heart and know you are safely carried on the journey of love. I just got that. Carry on your wayward soul. Oh, who sang that? I'll put it down in the comments. That'll be fun. That's a fun way to connect and be like, oh, thanks, guy, girl, anyone in between. If you have been worrying about a loved one, know that this protection extends to them as well. You are asked to pray more and worry less, allowing love to be. They're saying, hey, Earth Angel, Chandra, stop freaking worrying. The more worries you put into this connection, those are also little blocks to your union. Stop it. You're an earth angel. Enjoy the earth. Be like amazed at the earth all the time. Like, oh, the sun is still rose today. Oh my gosh, like I have a home. I'm not living on the street. And if you are watching this video and living on the street, like you're not dead and you're doing it. If you're watching tarot videos and you're homeless, like, and that's helping you, like, God bless you. I had to live out in my van for couple weeks when I didn't have a home, when I moved to Denver, and it's not fun. I mean, I had a minivan to sleep in. That's pretty luxurious for being homeless. So yeah, but you find that light. You find the light in the darkest places. That's what happens. So, and that homelessness happened to me right before I found out about I found out my twin flame when I was, not like that he was my twin flame, but like of him, like, I guess met, because we haven't met in the physical, but they're always like, when you meet your twin flame, like, so I guess awareness equals meeting. All right, here's a little poem before we go on to the next card. Thank you for walking with me before you climbed up here. I was afraid I'd risked everything by holding out my hand. And now, as I share your joy and excitement at being a friend, I realize I may have to run to catch up with you. What? Oh wait, I was like, I thought I wrote that line, that ending line in one of my poems, of Twitter poems. I may have to run to catch up to you. That is what a message from my person. That it's like there's a lag. I remember when I first started contacting spirits about this twin flame journey, kept saying the word lag, and now I understand there's a lag between us in these moments. And okay, also, I was spiritually guided to message my person right before the retrograde, and now I'm spending the retrograde waiting on his response. So waiting for it to come circle back to me is what I think is going on. All right, eruption of light, here we go. It's kind of like the tower moment, right? Oh, and look, 11, twin flame number. And if you look at my Instagram, what happened yesterday, I got this weird ghost scratch that looks like an 11. And 11 is, of course, you twin flame fans know, is the twin flame number. 1111, make a wish. That's what we'd saying in the day. Okay, number 11, eruption of light. Your every prayer is a power-packed eruption of high beam into the divine presence. Some pray with fear or doubt, as though the prayer is not much at all. Yet you understand that prayer is powerful, that is divine action set in motion. Your power of divine prayer emerges from your heart and out through your throat. Whether you speak or sing your prayer silently within your own mind or aloud for all the world to hear, let your prayers... I was just saying, like, oh, I'm saying it out loud for all the world to hear. To you guys. Let your hands be joined in prayer. Position at your heart and your mouth open to let the breath of your spirit move through your throat, creating sound. As you speak it, so shall it be. This oracle holds a message for you. Your words have more power than you may realize, and you have a special ability to heal with words, to bring light where it is needed, and to uplift through simple kindness spoken. You also have a message to bring. It might be an urge to write or speak on topics that are close to your heart. What am I doing? You may also simply have the need at a soul level to share from the heart with others when you are engaged in conversations. The oracle says your voice is part of your power. Do it, use it. And the poem is, life begins with love. To complete itself again, symmetry is born. Kind of like, yeah, one soul, two bodies, right? And look, these two cards were about prayer, letting prayer in. The opposite of worry is prayer. Did you ever think of that, guys? Where you just have a request to the universe, like, please have this person respond to me. And then put it down. Put that thought down. Put that phone away. Stop checking if there's a new message. Okay? It will reach you. It will reach you in divine timing, my dear. All right, this is a beautiful card. 36, Cosmic Butterfly. The Cosmic Butterfly. You are being reborn from the pulsating womb of the Divine Mother, on fire with her creative power. You are being transformed whilst living, to surrender certainty in favor of openness, to accept the smallness of your everyday life while submitting to the magnificence of your being, to open up to the divine light that pours through you into a myriad of forms, endlessly creating, destroying, creating again. This is your sacred task. Life is thriving within you. This may not feel stable as yet, but will certainly feel exciting as you enter into yet another cycle of rebirth. Let this life seem as though you're living many lifetimes in one. It's possible for you to encounter the totality of human experience in this lifetime, should you be open to it. This is treading the enlightened path, embracing all of life. You have chosen this for yourself and been blessed with it as a possibility. This lifetime, why not let yourself be broken down and reborn through the workings of nature, another life within? This one beckons you on now. The message for you from this oracle is that if your life feels like it is falling apart, then take heart, for it is falling apart to come back together to you. Wow, this is just like this light thing. They were apart and then they had to create symmetry. Whoa, doesn't that look kind of like the rebel logo in Star Wars? So, ooh, you know, bringing that force together. The breeze of the butterfly's wings caress the stillness of my thoughts and awakens feelings that course through my veins, like the whale's song to the ocean's depths. There wells in me a knowing and a wonder for what is yet to be. A knowing and a wonder. That's basically the message. Instead of going at this with worry and anxiety, what was the two words? I already forgot. Knowing and wonder. Go at it with knowing and wonder. All right? I'm like yelling at you guys like this is the advice you have to follow. But I have to do this to you guys so I can hear the advice. You know, just like in Alice in Wonderland when she says like, I offer good advice but very rarely follow it. So poop on that. Or I don't know, you don't have to poop on that. I don't know why I said that. Sorry. 22, that's double 11s. Look at these confirmations. Numerology has really helped me with my confirmations as well. So that can also be another key. Twin flame journeys, it starts off with the one symbol 1111. So numerology is very important in understanding the twin flame journey. So here is 22, loving all that is. 22. All right. You, wise awakening being, you can love all that is. You can love your tears and your sadness, for they are a testament to your open heart. You can love your numbness and fatigue, for they show that you have worked hard and now in need of rest. You can love your energy and passion, even when you're so far ahead of the pack you have to wait a while for everyone else to catch up. Oh my gosh, I have to catch up to run to you. If it was this one, I don't know. But hey, I bolted ahead. One of the good pieces of psychic information I got from these last 2 weeks psychics is, oh my god, I have a mind fart. Oh my gosh, what was it? What the fuck? Wow, the universe doesn't even want me to say it. Anyway, let's continue. Maybe a day, maybe a decade or so. Oh, I've just remembered it. It's that I don't actually feel this whole, like I've been on the twin flame journey for 2.5 years before I did this. I was on the journey for 2.5 years. And then I finally did it. If I had done this 2.5 years ago, I would have been a nervous wreck. It would have been terrible. He probably would, at that point, would have ignored it, forgotten about it, because he doesn't, like, there was no buildup yet. It was just the beginning. But 2.5 years, it builds up, and you talk to your divine guides, and they help you come up with a date to contact your twin flame, and not love vomit, something to find a way that you guys can, no one likes when a person they don't know well or a person they've never met before suddenly like confesses their love to you. That's weird. Don't do that. Just find a way that you guys can meet in the middle, a platonic way. Just being like, hey, you guys do need to be friends first. Like, how would you ask a friend to meet up with you? How would you ask a colleague to meet up with you? Something like that. Nothing big. Don't say the phrase twin flame. You don't know if they know that term or not. And anyway, the more you get obsessed, again, the blocks keep building up. Just remember that thoughts are blocks. So, yeah, just live in the moment. Any thought's a block because you're piling them up. All right. Oh, I didn't finish this. You can, maybe a day, maybe a decade or so. Oh, wait. You can love your energy and passion even when you are so far ahead of the pack that you have to wait a while for everyone else to catch up. Maybe a day, maybe a decade or so, because you choose not to curb your enthusiasm for anyone. You can love your anger because underneath is a fire, is a desire for respect. And you can love your peacefulness because within your heart, you really don't care much for fighting sometimes. If there is something that is shaming you, worrying you, challenging you, it's okay to just love it. It'll make sense when it needs to. Until then, just love it, even when it hurts, for it's part of your own divine nature awakening. It may not be like a painful cramp happening because it's been curled up for too long. The oracle brings you a sweet message. You are just asked to love. Everything else will take care of itself. A state of being, allowing, receiving, becoming one with all that is. It's just becoming one. When you become one, there isn't you versus them. When are they going to respond? How am I going to do this? It's just, you're in the moment. In the moment. That is the best way to wait. Okay, finally we've got affirmators, love and relationships, of course, because this is love, this is relationship, this is twin flame journey. Let's get it, Spirit. Give me some advice here. What does our whale, unicorn, octopus, starfish have to say? Here we go. Put that in the middle. Boom. Warmth. Alrighty. What do we got here? Pleasure. I give myself permission to feel pleasure while I'm waiting on this response. And I let that pleasure rush into my life in a decadent display of over-the-top abundance. Then I realized that pleasure has been waiting at my door for a long time. It's just that pleasure doesn't knock on doors because loud noises aren't super pleasant. Oh my gosh, I can totally relate. I don't have a doorbell, so it's just like some people just knock so loudly. It's like, hey, I can hear you. Don't need to break my door down. This is the best way to wait, actually. I said like living in the moment, but the best way to live in the moment is to find things that give you pleasure. So find those things. I guess I'm talking to you and myself, but yeah, I know what to do. I know about my pleasures. Wants and needs. I take stock of my relationships and I'm honest about what I want and need from people in my life. I note the difference between two. Wants are negotiable, needs are not. Both may be desired and either way be acquired, but that's getting to Venn diagram territory. No one wants to draw one of those, though some of us might need to. So that is, again, another advice for the waiting game. A want. I want a response from this person. I want it now. I wanted it 2 weeks ago. But it isn't non-negotiable. What I need is for me to turn that love that's trying to reach out to my twin flame onto myself. That is what I need. That is non-negotiable. Self-love is non-negotiable, people. So, yeah, that's how you define it. Thoughtfulness. It's time to put your money where your mouth is. That's funny because I used that phrase in my message. Oh my gosh, now you're gonna think I was like, what did you write? You better put your money, dear Chandra's twin flame, put your money where your mouth is and respond to this. Hoo-wee. Okay, let's read that again. It's time to put your money where your mouth is and have fun showing your love. Think of all, I can't read that. Think of all the little things you can do to show a person you love them. Then stop thinking of those things and actually do them. Is it time to hide a note in someone's pocket? Maybe them a snack? Order them a book? Anything. Thoughtful can be an act of love. Even taking trash out to the dumpster, unless you're dating the trash, in which case, don't take it to the dumpster, take it somewhere fancy. Wow, who would have thought that being so full of thoughts could be considered thoughtful? So, another piece of advice for the waiting game, put that love, like, the problem is, your love, if you keep pushing like a pusher, you know, I don't know what the physics term is, that, you know, those two swinging balls, when one hits one, the other goes that way. That is what running is. When you're going this way, you're that ball swinging into your twin flame, and then whoop, there they go. They're taking some weeks to respond to me. Oh, if I keep pushing at them, there's going to be more weeks. So Why? You have all this love to give. I have all this love to give. So why don't I put that into being thoughtful for the people who are around me right now? Right? Yeah. Finally, warmth. Some warmth while we wait. I focus on warmth and let it guide all my interactions. No matter how others behave, I choose to respond warmly. With warmth, I can melt an icy exterior. It can soften my hard feelings. I can microwave my pizza. Today, I adopt the saying, kill him with kindness, and turn myself into a warm and loving serial killer. This is one of my favorite cards. Warm and loving serial killer. I'm very interested in serial killers and have researched them. So I think that's a funny. Okay. Anyway, enough of my serial killer obsession. What was I saying? God damn it, serial killers. Warmth. Okay. I totally got sidetracked by serial killers. No matter how others behave, I choose to respond warmly. So again, this is not the last psychic I talked to. I'm not taking her advice about messaging him, because that's just going to push him away. But secondly, this card actually refers to when you're responding, don't be like, oh, or if they respond back, don't be like, oh, wow, it took you forever. What was going on? Like, oh, finally, like, just wait on the response. If the response comes, be warm. Okay? This isn't a battle. You're trying to be in union with a person. Why do you want to battle the person you're in union with or want to be in union with? So, yeah, I guess that's all I got for you guys today on my twin flame journey. I hope this helps people. It helps me. So thank you for listening if you are out there in YouTube land. So please like and subscribe below so I can get my channel to grow. And I'll see you next time. Bye.